with this guide wrap, this is a concept. I did a mock-up on this one. What I'm trying to do is get a little bit of a lighter blue, come in with some gray, and then do uh, the blue over the top to actually hold the guide on, and then finish with the gray and then the blue. With this mock-up, what I did is the blue, I did gray all the way as an underlay, and then I ended with the blue. I'm going to cut all this off and do blue, gray, and then a little darker blue on the underlay, and then come back on the top with the darker blue and go with that. This will be my guide wrap. I'm doing a spinning rod, so the first guide will go here, which is your bigger one. I have measured the distances from here to here, and what I do is I put in an underwrap. I'll start with a light blue. I'm going to go about 7 or 8 threads. Then I'm going to do a gray, a light gray, 7 or 8 threads. And then I'll come back in with a darker blue and fill it. And then at the end I'll do a light gray and the blue again. Trying a different concept. Before, other times I've actually taped the thread to the rod. This time I'm trying something different. I also have the camera right in my way. That's a little tight. Still tight. So what I'm going to do is start with my blue, the way you would normally start. I could tape this down, but how much is left? That much, okay. Guess that needs to be over a little bit. So this is the start of the third. That will start number 4. This will start number 5. Six, 7. I think I'm just going to do 7. Seven's quite a bit there. So now my goal is to cut this and then wrap it around. And tape it down. Trying to work here around the camera and it's not working. Need to remove my light blue thread. Because I will need dark blue thread shortly. And now we want, and it's going to be long, so let's get this out of here. Now we'll start the gray inlay. So that'll be number 3. Starting 4. Starting 5. 6. And that's 7 right there. So we're pulling this up. So that both of these match. Not going to need that long, so we're going to cut this off. And then we're going to do the same thing with this gray. Loosen up my tension. Cut it. And then we'll tape it. That obviously doesn't need to be that long because it was in my way. So now we're done with the gray for the moment. And what we'll do is we'll come back with the blue. Fill in the underwrap. Now we'll come in with the blue, fill in the underwrap with the blue. And we can cut some of these threads off. I like to cut and then do a wrap and then another cut. So now we can cut this tag off of the blue. Now we'll run the blue up. This is all the underlay. Whoops. So we'll get down here to the other end. It's about 3 millimeters. Got a little bit to go. I do need a pull through. Probably going to need a couple pull throughs. I'm going to cut 3 pull throughs. So we'll put one of the pull throughs in right now. Still got a little ways to go. Actually, I'm going to back this off a little. So I want to insert these other pull throughs. Now we should be. Close. We'll cut the blue, pull it through. So now we're finished with the blue. Need to remove the blue thread. Now we'll do the gray underwrap or trim band. Somehow my gray crossed into the blue. This is start number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7. That's one too many compared to the other end. I only did 6. Back off my thread. Yeah, we got a little thing I'll have to clean up. So that will complete the gray, which looks like silver. come in with the final blue trim band. So I'm not sure where we're at. That's 4. We're starting number 5. Need to cut this guy off. Need to cut this guy off. That's starting 5. So that's 6. Seven. So now just got that one little fuzz from the trim band sticking through, which in my case is not going to matter. Because that's going to be underneath the guide itself. But we will still correct that. So there's my underwrap with, I still have a little bit. The underwrap with the light blue, the gray, dark blue, and then the guide itself will go right like that over the top of that. This is a completed underwrap. I've got the blue, the gray, and then the dark blue. And then my guide will go on similar to this. So there'll be a little bit of overlap of the blue on both ends. And my trim bands will show nicely. So I'll be repeating this for each guide. I'll do a color preserver on each one, one coat of epoxy, and then I'll do the guides to finish it up.